Good morning, all. Today we are going to start our first chapter, A Time of Surgery by James Herriot, from our supplementary reader, Footprints Without Feet. A Time of Surgery, the story recounts the episode where the narrator, a veterinary surgeon, saves the life of a listless, dull dog, Tricky, by hospitalizing him to prevent him from being overfed by his wealthy owner, Mrs. Pumphrey, which was only worsening his condition. In our story, three main characters are being there. First character, James Herriot. James is a veterinary surgeon who proves to be a capable doctor and a wise individual. He is an animal lover and a caring guardian too. Second character, Mrs. Pumphrey. Mrs. Pumphrey is a wealthy single woman. She is very much attached to her dog, Tricky. She is very loving but weak at heart. Our third character is Tricky. Tricky is a lazy and fat dog who loves food. He is very fond of his owner. He turns out to be energetic and lively after recovering from his illness. So here we, according to the lines, will move. James enquires about Tricky. It was when James was driving that he saw Mrs. Pumphrey and Tricky walking down the street. He stopped his car to see how Tricky was doing. He was shocked to see that he had become fat like a sausage, means balloon, and was lacking energy. After inquiring from Mrs. Pumphrey about Tricky's condition, he advised her immediately stop giving the dog extra snacks between meals. He also wanted her to make him exercise daily along with a strict diet in order to improve his health. Mrs. Pumphrey confessed that it was very difficult for her to do so, but she agreed upon giving it a try and walked off with Tricky. Next, Herriot received an unexpected call. Mrs. Pumphrey called James Herriot, the vet, hurriedly, as Tricky had refused to eat food. Her concern grew even more when he had bouts of vomiting. James drove to Mrs. Pumphrey's house with a firm mindset that the only way to cure Tricky was to get him out of the house for some time. He suggested to Mrs. Pumphrey to hospitalize him for a fortnight for observation so that the proper treatment can follow. Although it broke Mrs. Pumphrey's heart, she allowed James to take Tricky along with him to his surgery. He carried the dog wrapped in a blanket to his car. All the house helpers started to get together the blankets, rugs, bowls, coats, etc. that they thought Tricky might need during his hospitalization. James started to drive off as he knew that his car could not carry so many things. All that Mrs. Pumphrey managed to put were a few of his coats. Tricky left for the hospital, leaving his caretaker behind in tears. Tricky's stay and recovery at the hospital. Tricky laid motionless on the bed that the vet made for him on the first day. He was put on a water diet for almost 2 days. Even the household dogs didn't bother him as he seemed uninterested in anything. After 2 days, he started responding a bit. On the following day, he cried in a low and weak sound and joined the hound. In the garden, later on the third day, he ran with enthusiasm when the food was served. He also gulped means swallowed, down the extra food that was put out for him. His recovery was speeding up. He had started running all day long and found joy in being bowled over and squashed. In spite of being a high maintenance dog, he had fitted in well with a gang of shabby and unkempt ones. Here we are going to talk about Pumphrey's concern. Mrs. Pumphrey used to phone the vet's clinic several times a day. She was keen to record his recovery and maintenance as at short intervals James brushed away her questions about Tricky's dressing according to the weather, but he didn't fail to assure her that Tricky was out of danger. Upon learning about Tricky's improving health, Mrs. Pumphrey started sending additional food items, wine and brandy for Tricky. Although this was not required, so the vet and his partner consumed these additional items themselves. Now, Tricky's better condition. After 2 weeks, James called up Mrs. Pumphrey to inform that Tricky was fit and could go home. Mrs. Pumphrey reached the surgery within half an hour while the driver held the door open. She inquired about Tricky's actual condition. She was concerned about his well being and wanted to be sure about it. James found Tricky playing with the pack. He had become healthy and strong in his 2 week stay. As James carried Tricky out to his mistress, he jumped off his arms and landed in his mistress' lap. She was very happy at finding Tricky as excited as he used to be. He licked her face and swung his tail. The driver and the vet settled the dog stuff in the car while Mrs. Pumphrey thanked the vet for the triumph of surgery. After reading the story, we come to know that, we can say we learn that excess of everything is bad. Here in this story, Mrs. Pumphrey was a rich woman who loved her dog very much. She loved to live a comfortable and lavish life and also wanted her dog to spend a similar one. She had maintained a wardrobe full of fancy fur coat, dresses, beds, etc. for Tricky. Her overfeeding worsened Tricky's condition, and this made the dog lazy, inactive, and obese. He used to lie on his rug and pant all day. Mrs. Pumphrey fed him excessively, spoiling Tricky's health to such an extent that he had to hospitalized. Even in the hospital, she continued to convey Tricky her love through eggs, wines, and brandy. Her fondness and care for Tricky proved that excess of everything made him fall sick.